Hi there, guys. We have just seen the Call of Duty World War II reveal trailer. We've watched it a couple of times now, and we kind of want to do some analysation on it, don't we, Jamie?
Yeah, let's go with yes.
Yeah, let's go yes. We're going to spout some bullshit, stuff that's probably really, really wrong. But as you know, we always try to give you factual bullshit.
It's just our factual views of everything.
Yes. So here we go. Oh, mouse away. Ah! So, first thing, actual in-game footage.
It's going to be a mix of cinematic and in-game.
I would have thought so. Some of it does look very cinematic, but obviously we all know that there's bits in Call of Duty, you know, the bits where you...
Well, when the screen just starts going red and you're like, oh, that guy's dying there.
It's dying.
He'll come back in a couple of minutes.
When they do that, and he's like, you know, and it's like, oh, Daisy, and everyone's like, get the fuck down! Right, so here we are. This is clear, well, I hope this is Omaha Beach, because from what we've seen, the character, or whoever we follow, if we do follow them all the way through the game, is the Big Red One, which last appearance in a Call of Duty game was, I don't know if were they in Call of Duty 2? Because we were discussing before the trailer that I had the Big Red One on Xbox, and Jamie had Call of Duty 2 on Xbox 360 because he could afford one and I couldn't. But that was when the differentiation between last gen and new gen really started, because there were two separate games.
They were released like basically at the exact same time, weren't they?
Exact same time.
Call of Duty 2 for the 360 and the Big Red One. Do you know why they made it for the Xbox?
I think it was to cater for the last generation.
Maybe.
But it was a gem of a game, because the storyline was so good and it followed the same characters, and some of them died and everything. But it was really, really good. It was a really solid campaign.
I'm pretty sure Call of Duty 2 was a completely different storyline.
It was.
Because they made two completely different games.
I think it was. I think the Beach Landing in Call of Duty 2 focused on the Army Rangers.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I assume, because the... let me just go back a second.
It's just blank screen.
It's just blank screen. Anyway. So, as you can see, obviously, if it is the Big Red One, we know we follow probably most likely throughout the game. If they do focus on just one single unit, then this is them taking part in the Omaha Beach Landings as they did in actual history.
Yeah.
So, this bit looks a bit like, I don't know, like, from my perspective, it looks like this could be in another boat, and if you look across, you could probably see it's happening.
I'm thinking this is just cinematic and it's going to zoom into your face or somehow.
Maybe. Yeah, probably will do, because that looks pretty... I don't know.
That is not in-game. That you'll not see that kind of detail just looking at someone.
No.
Unless they've really stepped up their game or something.
Well, I don't know.
But...
anything is possible.
That's honestly cinematic.
Yeah, probably. That's correct. Activision, people will hate. Now, this is probably in-game.
Yeah.
For sure. It is probably when you're in the boat, because in a minute you'll see another boat, another Higgins boat, I think they're called Higgins boats, landing craft, crash into the boat, and we see a Thompson submachine gun. I think it's a Thompson or something flying through the air, and you see your hand. Classically, your hand.
Boat never has a soft landing, does it?
No, because you've got to have the...
yeah. I mean, you'll get out, you'll see all the other boats just rock up, all nice and simple, but you're always the one which gets hit, crashed, shot at. Everyone else is probably fine, other than the ones that you crash into and like sink to their deaths.
Mm.
But other than that, there's just hundreds of them which are perfectly fine, and you're always the centre of one.
Yeah, exactly. And as you see here, Sledgehammer Games, the last game Sledgehammer Games did was Infinite War?
No, Advanced War. We went over
this. Oh yeah, sorry, yes. Fuck. Oh! It gets confusing.
Infinite War was the last one to come out. Sledgehammer did the one before, which was Advanced War.
Advanced War. No, because Black Ops 3 was in between then.
Was it?
Yeah, Treyarch.
So who did the Infinite War?
Dun 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 dun. I think it was in Infinity Ward. That's why it was a good game.
I don't know which of
it's an annual thing. They take turns.
Yeah, I know they take turns, but I've lost count of.
Yeah.
I gave up after.
More in-game stuff. Obviously, all the... My apologies on that.
All your friends dying.
It's classic. The MG42s on the ridge are like just tearing apart these guys, and this guy he's trying to get over, but he's just dead. There's you, the protagonist, trying to climb over. You jump in the water, and then I would assume they've cut out a bit where you do the bit underwater where you see the bodies floating and then the bullets flying through the bodies, and like Saving Private Ryan style. And then we have this guy who I believe we see. I think we see later on in the trailer, and he's obviously got the big red one on the helmet, so he's part of your division, and he's obviously helping out the water because you're next to the boats. So it'll be a bit of a cinematic thing. This is before you get control of your player and you.
You'll have a bit where you can look around and you'll crash, and then you'll get out and you'll do the whole dying thing.
Yeah, standard affair. So you just keep your head down, which is they always say. You got MG42s, you got the planes. I don't know if this is Invasion of Normandy from the airborne perspective, perhaps. Like Band of Brothers style Normandy landings, but they look like bombers or like Mustangs, P-51s or something. So it could be something else entirely.
I'm not even going to attempt to think.
Now this Joker here, I must go back a little bit. There we are. He's German, clearly. He's got a Luger.
He's a Nazi.
So this obviously, now you see later on in the trailer a bit where a tank seems to be hunting down you guys in a wood.
Yeah.
This could be the conclusion of that level where you disable the tank, you try and open up the hatch, and then he goes bang, and it goes boom, and you fall on the floor, and then he comes out and tries to shoot you. He either shoots you and that's your character dead, or one of your friends comes and goes, no, with a shovel and smacks him on the head, and then you do some sort of button mashing action.
Oh, quick time event. Yeah, good old quick time event.
Well, that's later in the trailer, isn't it? Maybe. But I think I basically just probably... That's
he just walked over to you,
he's
trying to shoot you in the head, and then you'll hear the click X to throw knife.
Yeah, click X to feel. That's a bit later as well. So obviously you get the overview of the squad. Most likely these are the guys that you're going to be bonding with throughout the campaign. Watching, these do look like carrier planes. This could be the airborne invasion of Normandy. And... sorry. The airborne... Wait, did the airborne invasion already happen before or after the boat landing?
It was a boat landing. Then the bombers took out the machine guns.
I thought the bombing started first, and then they used the boats. But I thought the airborne went in the day before. I think we'll have to check history class.
It was a long time ago.
This guy, I think we've seen him a few times, but obviously big red one insignia.
Yeah.
Obviously some guy that's with you.
Let's call him Jenkins.
Jenkins. He winks at you.
Fucking gay.
Anyway, classic scene that we've got here, them on the tanks, and...
They obviously get ambushed.
Yeah, it's all predictable. In fact, this is like copy and paste.
I mean, you're just watching this and you're thinking, this is basically just an update to Call of Duty 2 or 3. Near enough.
Yeah,
which I am happy about.
This happened in Call of Duty 3, I believe, but inside something in France. They got blown up.
I mean, they've even got the guy with the glasses. There's always a guy with the glasses.
Well, that's the thing. I did wonder if there'll be people from the Big Red 1 game in it, just as a harken back to it. There's a guy called Kelly who had glasses on, if I remember correctly. They got all the guys flying ragdolling everywhere, and this guy's the driver, the turret, or the tank commander is surprised. And these are, I believe these are Stukas.
I'm not even going to comment on these.
I'm probably wrong. I believe they're Stukas because you see these two like weird, like they look like bombs, but they're not.
Are they the guns?
No. They're the. I don't think they're the guns. Oh, they are the guns.
They're not the guns.
No, sorry. There's a plane that has some sort of like horn on it or something.
Horn. What's the horn gonna do? Sam?
When it goes through the air, it goes. So it sounds like the classic sound of a German plane.
Yeah.
You hear that. The sound it makes is from like some sort of horn or something it has inside.
So they made a plane to sound like a German plane so the Germans wouldn't shoot down.
No, they put it in there as like a scare tactic. So they knew it was coming. So it struck fear into the enemy.
Oh, okay.
I believe. I could just be bullshitting there, but I think that is true. So it is a classic scene. Classic. You're running through, you probably have control slightly this is probably the start of the mission, and poor Franklin over here Franklin's not his real name, but it is now, gets absolutely annihilated. I think his arm flies off, but I'm not quite sure.
That's the point. Why have we seen this man movement in this yet? Because
I don't think so. Let's just go back. Whee!
No, he's still intact.
Is that...
I mean, the gun flies off.
Is that intact?
He is intact. I mean, his helmet goes.
But
you see a lot of blood.
But whose arm looks like that?
His arm's fine.
It's probably just perspective.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, classic on-rail section.
That's you'll be you.
Yeah, that'll be you. Classic on-rail section where you just shoot down planes in a... That looks like a very pattern. That's very pattern-esque.
Yeah.
That's classic gaming. So close up. Now this dude, is this the guy in the boat?
I don't think so.
I'm not quite sure. But yeah.
I mean, you all merging into one.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's the plane again. I wonder if this is sort of. I would like to say like this is what happens afterwards. So like they shoot down the plane, like that was so close. Oh my god, it's coming straight for us.
I'm gonna go. That's when they get attacked by the tank and. It looked like it was in like a village area.
Yeah, the problem is like this is definitely in game because this is where somehow the frame rate when you watch it properly, the frame rate just suddenly picks up. And your classic, you're on a ladder. And
this is got to be quick time or just if it's all cinematic, that's stupid.
That's probably just cinematic. This guy just falls.
Jenkins.
Flamethrowers confirmed, most likely. I wonder if they'll do the thing where I'm waiting for a game that actually shows you how if you shoot a flamethrower, what actually happens. You know how in films when people get shot in the back of a flamethrower, they explode into fire.
Oh yeah.
Apparently that doesn't actually happen.
It
doesn't. The gas tank just pierces and the guy will just fly forward.
Yeah.
Which I hope they show that. Yeah. Just him going ah.
It's because.
Sorry, I'll go back. Jimmy, you go explain some science right now.
What's some science? I'm pretty sure the gas and the...
Well, there's a flame on the end.
Because there's a flame right on the end, which lights
petroleum,
which lights the gas coming out. Because if they hit it lit in the back, then it would just blow up all the time.
Yeah,
it's like the same thing when...
It's a flame with petrol just going past the flame which ignites.
Yeah, it's the same thing with when you shoot a car gas tank. That one doesn't explode.
Mm. So, but yeah,
you never get a spark big enough to light it.
Yeah, I think the only thing that would happen is this looks like, as you were saying, the village scene, like the destroyed village just before the tank. Obviously, some confrontation happens between. Now, I was wondering, is this guy here saying "Get me the fuck out of here"? Is he that guy? I think it does look like it.
Might be.
So he's like, it may be just afterwards. Maybe wouldn't it be really dark if, like. Because he's got many of your men killed. He's like, get me the fuck out of here. You just go, no, and then just stamp on his face. It just gives you a choice. To
Renegade or Paragon.
Renegade or Paragon. Well, why not? Like, they introduced that in Black Ops 2. Multiple endings, different endings, depending on your choices. Why the hell can't they do it?
I know. I didn't complete Black Ops 2. I had no idea.
Now, what I was wondering is this the guy from the boat? Because you see the grenade with the German flag on it, and I don't think that's a normal trope of those grenades.
No,
I think that's actually a deliberate German flag, and I'm thinking.
They said it Germans and took it back. It's like this is one of ours.
Yeah,
I know they used a completely different grenade than Hans took it back. No, German flag. It is ours.
Hans. Yeah. So. Yeah, I think this is the character in the water because he had the German flag.
Yeah.
Or that could be his like little calling card, and he probably died. And then you take his grenade and say, "I'll take this with you." It's probably something he's going to throw in balloons.
It's a grenade that's going to kill the guy with the gun to your head.
I bet. Oh, there'll be some
quick time event. Grenade.
Something stupid, but there we are. Obviously, here's the argument.
There's a little.
Oh no, maybe. Yeah.
They both look to have one.
Maybe it's just something in their unit, or is that the guy from the boat and we just haven't noticed? So this is obviously a bit. I don't know if this is from the bell tower.
This is in the woods.
No, this is the woods. They're pine cones. They're pine needles, aren't they?
He is dead like that.
I thought that was wood at first, but no, it's
it is wood.
Well, it's wood and pine, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like obviously the forest. Here we MG42 on like a half track or something. Look at him blasting away. Now, I think you see it. I think there's a medic in the background as well, a field medic. We're not quite sure, but this guy, obviously, this guy here. I'm not sure if the guy on the floor is airborne, or these are airborne guys, or not. Because it looks slightly different to the Big Red 1 guys.
Well, you can't exactly see a one on his shoulders.
Yeah, that's not... No, he doesn't have a 1 on his shoulders. There's a T, but I don't know what the T stands for. But he's a corporal. Trooper, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, so I hope this is organic. Like, they pick each other up. If they fall over, they pick each other up. Someone's nearby. But I doubt it. I bet this is just scripted event, right? This is obviously the tower falling down that you were in with the bell tower in it, and you just escape, and that's probably you outside, and it just hits the ground, and it'll probably go to black or something. There's a guy here in the left thing cover, I think, and then this. Oh, what a great shot!
That's with the helmet as well.
Yeah, that's with his helmet. I see his helmet as well, not another helmet. It's his helmet. I just thought, is this showing that close combat quick time events are back?
Yeah, I'm guessing
Call of Duty 3.
Yeah, it was 3, wasn't it? Where they just burst through the door, then you had to like...
It had the best one in Call of Duty 3. You know where that German with the really crazy eyes got you? And he had the knife trying to get into you? And you punched him, pulled the pin on his grenade, and then pushed him through the window, and he blew up.
Yeah, I missed those things.
That was badass. There was loads of quick time events.
There were. No, like...
They got bored of them, basically. But yeah, it's brutal, man. If they show that in, it's all of its...
To be fair, the problem is they kind of like went into a more cinematic look, which I don't know whether it's going to be.
Oh.
Just rubbing it in his face.
Yeah, so this looks like the wood scene. Maybe this is where you're running away, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, they also had a convoy of some kind.
Yeah.
Attacked.
This like at night, this could be, because it looks like Misty and a guy with a sidearm. This could be like aftermath of it, perhaps, where they're like hiding from them. Like all their units been taken out and they're hiding in the fog. Maybe a stealth mission, perhaps, something like that. Who knows? Yeah, the same guy with a little grenade with a German flag on it.
This is where they're like being hunted by the tank.
This is where they're being hunted by the tank, because they see them run in. And then it's a weird cut. This is bloody messages. It's a weird cut. This is actually, because there's like, obviously there's German soldiers here from the tanks. This could be the aftermath of you defeating the tanks.
Yeah.
So obviously these German soldiers are like coming out of the tank all scared and breathing. It looks like this guy's going to just hose them. And so this could be directly after this, like once you've defeated the tank and you've got the objectives. But I just noticed that bayonet attached to the M1 Garand, or what it's called. So bayonets could be integral to the game as well, close quarters. So yeah, that. And then there's this cut. So obviously this is after the Omaha. I think this is on Omaha Beach because you can see the blimps. The blimps in the background.
There's definitely something in the skies.
Yeah, and yeah, they are the blimps. So obviously,
are they some?
There's
some prisoners
there's
in the
some
background.
POWs in the background. There's taking photos of them. There, look. So this is obviously just at the climax of Omaha Beach, and they've captured
it. They're just setting up camp.
And
then we get the training.
There we are. He has a grenade with the German flag on it.
Yeah.
And that is the guy from the boat who has the German flag on it also. So that's just because that's their thing, clearly. So there we are. And that's it.
But a big question there, Sam. World War II. Will it
be good?
No. Will it have a training mission?
Yeah.
Or will it just stick you straight onto...
Hey, Davis! Get those grenades from the ammo bags!
No, they're not allowed to use grenades. Grenades are too expensive. They have to use potatoes.
That's the Russians. Sir, why are we using potatoes instead of grenades? That is because it is worth more than your life. Oh, of course, comrade. Commodore.
Of course. Do you reckon it's going to be just American?
Just American?
Just American. Because all we saw on that, it looked like it was all American.
I think there'll be other nationalities and stuff in it, but I think the vibe I get is it's going to be a focused story about... I mean, they could have said this in the live reveal, like the little Q&A session had afterwards, but I get the vibe that it's going to be a very brotherhood kind of Band of Brothers kind of feel.
With most Call of Duty games, you get two storylines going along at the same time, don't you?
Yeah, you split between each other. Normally, each story or each soldier that you follow has a different game mechanic, like a tank driver or a sniper or something like that.
But this one, it seems like you follow the exact same squad. Whether you stay as the same person in the squad or you switch between the people in the squad.
Which I think you did in Big Red 1. No. In Big Red 1, there was a section in a plane where you played as the brother of someone that died. I think one of them dies in your squad and you play as his brother, who's a gunner on a plane or something. A gunship or something like that. But yeah, if they do, I believe this will be the first one. Actually, no, it won't be the first one we don't switch, because Infinite War you don't switch. Oh, no, you do.
The last one I played was Advanced Warfare, and I know you switched in that one.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare you switch in that one. Infinite War you do switch in that one.
I mean, all Modern Warfare you switched in that.
Yeah.
Black Ops, were you the same person?
Black Ops... No, because you played that mission as Reznov, didn't you?
Of course, yeah.
And I was going to say Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but you played as Mason, didn't you? Went back to after pre-Cold War, or post-Cold War, didn't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, if they do, we're probably wrong, but if they do stay with the same character, which I don't think they will do because that would get boring, this will be the first Call of Duty they do that. Possibly. To my knowledge. Wait, Call of Duty Ghosts, do you swap in that?
I've never played that one, I've no idea.
Call of Duty Ghosts is actually pretty decent, actually. But yeah. So, November 3rd is when we'll find out all until they release a gameplay trailer.
Just to make this even better, what I have to do is add Order Now and get World at War remastered with it.
No. Modern Warfare 2 remastered only with Digital Deluxe Super Edition. Don't hit it. Don't hit us. Don't hit us, we're sorry. And it just goes off.
That's why they should give World at War with it for free.
World at War remastered would be badass.
I mean, sure they need to redo the maps, but all the maps were made terribly. No, the maps were like absolutely horrible.
Were they?
Do you not remember the amount of glitches there were in all of them?
I do, yeah, you could go underneath the map.
The maps were fine, it's just the way they were made, just everyone fucked them over. Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
One time you die and you see the kill cam of someone underneath the map going fucking 12-year-olds.
Oh, good times.
And another thing, it didn't look like it had dismemberment in, which is a bit annoying.
Oh, I love that. World at War was so good with that. And World at War had the most bizarre perks. You know, it's like we had shades, which stopped the flares from being a bit too glary.
No one used flares. No one gave a shit.
It was so good. Anyway, that's a conversation for another time. Maybe we can do a video where we reminisce about the.
To be fair, in all fairness, that was the last World War II Call of Duty, so we're gonna have to compare it to this one.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Everything. It was Modern Warfare 1. World at War, Modern Warfare... Wait, did World at War come out?
No, World at War was the last one.
Yeah.
Correct.
And there was you Modern Warfare and then Black Ops and Ghosts and Advanced Infinite, all that crap.
Yeah, it was. Ah, excellent. Well, there we are, guys. That's the end of that. We'll probably do another video, actually, where we reminisce about World at War. Actually, I really want to do that. I want to play World at War again and reminisce about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, guys. Well,
yeah, it was the only one which had multiplayer. Co-op
campaign.
campaign.
Oh, shit! I forgot. This, apparently, is confirmed co-op campaign.
Yes.
I believe I saw something.
To be fair, that makes sense if you follow one squad and you stay in the squad.
That would make sense. This could actually be a decent Call of Duty game.
They are actually all half decent.
Actually, to be fair, yeah, all Call of Duty games, campaign-wise,
as much shit that they get, Call of Duty are still all, basically most of the time solid games.
They're all solid games, yeah, to be fair, they're all solid games.
They made some silly choices, but they are solid games.
And Zombies is confirmed as well, I think.
Well, that's...
I'm pretty sure I saw when I was watching the live stream and sort of doing other things, there was like a German zombie thing. But there we are. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. It's very long-winded, this was, but there we go, that's an analysis for you.
Hope you enjoyed our random babble.
Yeah, random babble. Hope you make sense of some of it. And if you've got anything to say...
And if we're wrong about anything, just let them know.
Yes, comment below. Comment the shit out of it.
Because I've left it up for you.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We'll see you guys next time.
Like and subscribe.